Hi guys, long time no see. Today I'm going to show you guys all my jersey collection, and this video is long overdue and has been requested so many times, so I thought let's just do it. I've been trying to think about how I'm going to show them to you guys, in what categories, but honestly I cannot figure out one that makes sense, so we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. First I'm going to show you guys my Reebok jerseys, so let's get into it. Okay, so I have 7 Reebok jerseys. So first, this is the 2017 All-Star jersey. I'm pretty sure this is the Pacific Division one. This was right about when I was first getting into hockey. I'm pretty sure Drew and Jeff Carter participated in this one. There's nobody on the back of it. And yeah, I don't wear it all that much, but it's good for my collection. Next is this Dustin Brown jersey. This is one of the replica ones, so as you can see, the number on the back is kind of connected with the fabric. This is the only player jersey that I have that is not signed. I don't think it will ever get signed, unfortunately. I'm glad that I have this one in my collection. He definitely is a Kings legend, so I'm happy that I have this. And then I have 2 Kobe jerseys. As you can see, one signature is a little more wonky than the other. I think my parents got me this one and had him sign it perfectly so that we would frame it. Yeah, that was 8 years ago. We never got around to framing it, but hopefully in the next 8 years I will get it framed. Next I have a Jonathan Quick jersey and a Drew Doughty jersey. These I got around the same time as others, and it was when I was first getting into hockey, so I hold these 2 very close to my heart as well. And yeah, 2 Kings legends, so I'm glad that these are in my collection. And everyone seems to think that I don't like Kobe and I don't like Drew because I don't have their jerseys or I don't wear their jerseys, but I do have them. I just don't wear them because they are kid sizes, so they don't really fit, but I do have them, so I do love them. And then my final Reebok jersey, if you know, you know, Derek Forbert. I'll proudly say that he was one of my first favorite players, and he still is honestly one of my favorite players. So yeah, this is another one that I hold really close to my heart just because I love Forbes. Okay, now we're just gonna go on to the rest of my jerseys. I wanted to get those out of the way because they're, like I said, kid sizes. Don't wear them as much. The rest of these you'll see me wearing much more often. And yeah, let's get into it. Please turn your attention to the jersey section of my closet. As you can see, it has significantly decreased, so that means one thing. I'm showing you guys all of my Adrian Kempe jerseys. Here they all are, all 16 of my Adrian Kempe jerseys. If this is not dedication, then I don't know what is. Okay, first, this is one of the Team Sweden jerseys. I believe I bought this, I think, in 2019 or something after, I'm pretty sure he went to Worlds then. Honestly, my memory is a little foggy, but I do think it was sometime 2018, 2019 area. As you can see, it is signed, and he also signed my name on it, so love that one. This is the 2020 Stadium Series jersey, and here's the back. I actually love this jersey, you guys. It did not deserve the hate that it got. Maybe one of my favorite jersey designs in recent history. When I saw him and had him sign this, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks after the Stadium Series, and he was like, this is the first one that I've seen besides my own. So like I said, if that isn't dedication, I don't know what is. Next is the gray alternate. I believe these ran from maybe 2018 to 2021. My timetable might be a little off, but I do really like these ones too. Honestly, it was a little sad that they stopped wearing these, but yeah, love this one. Okay, next are these 2, and no, they are not the same. This one is, I think this was the alternate in 2021, and I think it only ran for maybe 1 season, I'm pretty sure. This is the stripe on the side, the number's here, and it has this black stripe. And then here's the back, of course. And then this one has the chrome logo. The little stripe on the side is sparkly, and the number is up here. I think these are the alternates from 2022 to 23 or something like that. So despite them looking very, very similar, they are actually different, and they're both very integral parts of my Adrian Kempe and overall jersey collection. Next, I have 2 of the Hockey Fights Cancer jerseys. So this one is from 2019, I remember, because I got it for Christmas, and this is what the jersey design looked like back then. And then this one is from 2021. I love the light purple, the dark purple, and the white together. Honestly, I don't wear this one as much as I should during the season, so I definitely will have to incorporate this a little more next year. And then next we have the 2 reverse retros. This one I think is from 2021, and here's what the back looks like. I actually love this one. I love the vintage logo with the purple and gold. Out of all the reverse retros to hit the league, these are one of my favorites. And obviously this one is one of my favorites too. I love the colors, I love the logo, everything about it is perfect. And then here's the back. I do actually really love the dark purple number. I think it gives such like a good contrast to the rest of the jersey. And it is signed. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a gold pen, so I don't know if it sticks out that much, but I wanted the gold to match the gold. You know what I mean? Now I have the old logo home and away jerseys. Honestly, these ones got a lot of hate because of them being basic, but sometimes basic is good. I love a basic jersey. This is one of my favorite jerseys, and not just my Kempe collection, but in my entire jersey collection. I love the 2022 All-Star jerseys. The stars on the side, the colors, especially for the Pacific Division, are so good. And how can you not love this little Vegas All-Star patch? I think it's so sick. And yeah, this is honestly one of my favorites. If I could wear it to every game, I probably would. Next is the Four Nations Face-Off Team Sweden jersey. I love this one. This is the only Kempe jersey in my collection that is not number 9. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this kind of like texturing on the numbers, which I think is so cool. And I also love that it's not like a royal blue, it's a kind of a navy blue. The design on this one hits so hard. I'm obsessed with it. Next we have the current logo jersey. Honestly, you guys, I didn't totally love this one at first, but it really grew on me, especially upon seeing the jersey and the fact that the like gray was sparkly. I mean, me and sparkles, you guys know, they'll get me. The sparkles will get me. And I did get the A on it. Even though he only wore it for half the season, I had to get it on there. How could I not? And finally, had to save the best for last, my bedazzled Kempe jersey. I bedazzled this jersey myself. Every stone was glued on one by one. It took me about 2 months, I'd say, but I mean, look at it. So worth it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is my favorite jersey in my entire collection. I mean, how could it not be? Okay, that wraps it up for my Kempe jerseys. Now I'm going to show you guys other current Kings players jerseys that I have that are not juice. Okay, so starting us off, I have an Alex Turcotte jersey. I know it's a little bit of a jersey foul with a new number, old logo, but honestly, I have been such a big fan of Turk since the day he became a King, so I just really wanted something that, you know, had his name and number on it, so even if it's the old logo, I don't really care. But maybe that means I'll just have to get his jersey with a new logo. I don't know. We'll see. Next we have none other than QB. I also think that this one is due for a new logo upgrade. So again, we'll see. Now we have my Kevin jersey. This is again, old logo. I don't know. Might need an upgrade too. We'll see. I love this one. I wear it so much. And like I said with the sparkles, you guys, sparkles on it. I can't say no. I also have Kevin's All-Star jersey from when he went in 2023. I did not go to this All-Star game, but I love the color so much that I just had to get it. And these two are my most recent purchases for Kings jerseys. I love Laffy. He's been one of my favorite players for a couple seasons now, and we're named twins, so I had to get his jersey. If you told me 2 years ago that an Oilers player would become a King and I would love him so much that I would want to get his jersey, I probably would hit you, but somehow that happened, and it's true. I have loved Folks so much as a King, which is surprising because of how much I hated him when he was an Oiler. But he really surprised me last year. I never realized how great of a player he was because I was always rooting against him instead of rooting for him. But he really surprised me last year and instantly became one of my favorites, so had to get his jersey. Now we're gonna jump ship to my beloved ex-Kings jerseys. When these players left the Kings, honestly, I was distraught. A lot of the times it may seem that I just get jerseys on a whim and I don't really care about whose name is on the back, but that is totally not the case at all, especially with these guys. If you know, you know. Luffer was also one of my first favorite players and, you know, still is. I always keep my ex-Kings close to my heart. I don't get a lot of wear out of this jersey anymore, but it does hold a lot of great memories for me, so I love it. Or should I say I love it. Next, I have an Alex Iafallo jersey. Again, was one of my favorite players on the Kings. I still love him on the Jets, but it's kind of hard to root for the Jets sometimes. This is one of my favorites because of what he wrote on it. He wrote my name and said best wishes when he signed it. Yeah, 13-year-old me was fangirling really hard when he did that. Does this one even need an introduction? If you know, you know. Him getting traded actually hurt me so bad, you guys. I think I cried for like a week. I still don't think I'm over it, to be honest with you. I do actually get some pretty good wear out of this jersey. I like to wear my favorite ex-Kings jerseys when they come back in town. So every time Utah comes in, I bring this one out. Okay, now to some, this one is a little controversial. Unfortunately, I have no shame, and I love Pierre-Luc Dubois. I don't care what anybody says. I loved him ever since he was drafted, so that's why I bought his jersey when he became a King, because it's like, of course you're going to buy one of your favorite players' jerseys when they become a player of your favorite team. And since we signed him for 8 years, I thought that I was going to get some pretty good wear out of it, but obviously I did not. Even though things did not work out between PLD and the Kings, I don't regret this purchase at all. Like I said, he was one of my favorite players, played for my favorite team, and I had a great year of wearing it. So that concludes all of my Kings jerseys. Now we're going to get into the miscellaneous ones. Actually, just kidding, I have one more Kings jersey. This is Turk's Team USA jersey. I think I got this like in 2019 maybe. It's a kid size. I don't get a lot of wear out of it, but I'm happy that I have this one. I'm pretty sure that he won gold or silver or something like that year, so that's why I bought it. Like I said earlier, you guys know that I love my ex-Kings so much that I get their jerseys when they move on from the Kings. So the first player is Derek Forbort. So I have Forbes' Calgary jersey. When I had him sign this, he told me that he thinks that I'm the only person with a Forbort Calgary jersey, so I will happily be that person. I really don't get a lot of wear, if any, out of this jersey, but I love Forbes, love supporting him, so this is just a testament of that. And then the next team that Forbes went on after Calgary was Winnipeg. I actually really love this jersey. I got it for Christmas. I love the navy. It's, like I said earlier, a little hard to root for Winnipeg, but I did when Forbes was on the team, so that made it a lot easier. My final Forbes jersey is his Bruins jersey. I actually have worn this one. I wore it to go see the Bruins play in Anaheim, and he actually didn't even end up playing that night. So I drove all the way there in his jersey, and he didn't even play. But it's okay. I love the jersey, love Forbes, like I said. And now he just re-signed with the Canucks. I do not have a Forbes Canuck jersey, so Forbes or the Canucks, if you guys are watching this, you know what to do. Or who knows, I might just end up buying it myself. We'll see. I don't know if I've talked about Jack Campbell a lot recently, but he was one of my favorite players when he was on the Kings, so I got his Maple Leafs jersey when he got traded. I will say that this was one of my first hockey heartbreaks when he got traded. I literally cried for days. But as you can see, I got it signed by him when I was in Vegas for the All-Star game. So again, this is one I hold really close to my heart because Jack is just such a great guy, and like I said, was one of my favorite Kings when he was on the team. Okay, now next we have my Matt Luff National jersey. As you can see, he signed it right there, and Luffer actually sent me this jersey, which I am so grateful for. And yeah, I love this jersey, or should I say I love it. Continuing with the trend of ex-Kings on their new teams, of course, my jersey. This is the Kachina when the Arizona Coyotes were still a team. It really sucks that everything went down the way that it did with the whole relocation scenario, but this is one of my favorite jerseys in my collection. I mean, it is so beautiful. I've always wanted one, so the fact that I got to get one with Durs's name on the back just makes it that much more important to me. This is the first, but definitely not the last new team jersey that I'm going to get, because I am definitely eyeing that away Utah Mammoth jersey, so we'll see. Maybe it'll be in my next jersey collection video. That was my last ex-King jersey, and now I have 3 more jerseys of somebody who was never on the Kings. And that person is none other than William Nylander. You guys know me, and I love my Swedes, especially Willie. I think he's such a great player, great person. I've always loved him, actually, watching hockey. I think I've been a fan of him for the last maybe 7 or 8 years now. So of course I had to get his jerseys. This is also from Men's World, I'm pretty sure, like 2018, something like that. He signed it right there, which is pretty cool. This is my next jersey of his. It actually has his old number. This is the 2018 Stadium Series jersey. I really don't mind that it has his old number on it, honestly. I really love like the whiteout of this jersey. I think the design of it is sick, so I had to get it. And finally, the last jersey in my collection is Nylander's home 88 jersey. Obviously, I'm more of a Nylander fan than I am a Leafs fan, but it is so cool to have this jersey in my collection, especially because they are a team with a lot of history. And yeah, he's one of my favorite players on that team and in general, so I love this jersey so much. And that concludes my jersey collection video. So with that being said, the total number of NHL jerseys that I have is, drumroll please, 42. Yes, that definitely is too many jerseys, and maybe I do have a problem, but I'm not ashamed of it. And truthfully, the problem is not that I have too many jerseys, it's just that I have too little space. Thank you guys for watching and keeping track with me. This video was highly requested, so I hoped it lived up to everybody's expectations. Hockey season is just right around the corner, so I can't wait to get back and see all of you and see the players and watch the games and go to practices and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of their summer, and again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!